This is Al McGee here at YATicket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called Jane Austen Wrecked My Life. Well, you know what about this film? It's about Jane Austen. Well, not about her really, not about an adaptation from a book, but it's about people who like the idea of Jane Austen's work and romance and relationships. Now, in order to really enjoy this film, you really have to be a Jane Austen person who knows all of her works and understands all of her writings. And remember, when she came out, feminist women, they really enjoyed what she wrote about. But here, let me tell you this story of what the story is about, what the film is about. This is about Agatha, played by Camille Rutherford. Well, she's an Austen lover, and she works at a bookstore, and the bookstore is called Shakespeare and Company in Paris. And she lives with her sister, her nephew, and she also works with her colleague Felix, played by Pablo Polly. Well, they talk about their lack of love lives and things like that. But Agatha, she also has other problems too, because she was in the car when her mother and father died. She was in the accident, and she really didn't get hurt. And that really has a lot to do with her well-being, her way of life. And then all of a sudden, this is what Felix did. He submitted her works to the Jane Austen Writing Residency in London. And of course, she got accepted, but she didn't know anything about it. So she gets there and she meets this other guy named Oliver, which is played by Charlie Anson. And, as you can tell, they had a type of spark. Now, this does capture some of the Jane Austen type of imagination, magic, whatever you want to call it. Now, the film is primarily in French, but because of the writing residency, it takes place in England, and many of the characters there, they speak English. So she speaks English too, Agatha. She speaks English very well too. And she knows how to switch languages back and forth while she's there. Also, Oliver, he does also, because he's a direct descendant of Jane Austen. I found that very funny. Now, the director, Laura Piani, she directed this, and she wanted us to understand this world that she put here on film, and also understand the literacy history uh, here with Jane Austen. And I got that. I understood that. But I'm not a real Jane Austen fan myself, but I did enjoy the film. But it was very predictable, unfortunately. And now today, people don't fall in love the way it is described through Jane Austen works and things like that. And many people, today, well, I don't know how they fall in love. I know I've been in love many times, but not through a Jane Austen book or anything like that. But Agatha, that's what she believed in. But like I say, it is predictable. And the only other problems that I had with this film also, well, the pacing was, you know, had me up and down. And like I said, it's predictable. And you got to be familiar with Jane Austen works to really understand or to have the full appreciation of this film. But I feel that Agatha's journey, it is very good in this film. And I really enjoyed it. But it's a film that I was entertained. I really was. I really was entertained. I wanted to see what happened, but I can't predict that. But I'm only going to give this two palm trees out of four because of predictability and other things like that. You knew what was going to happen in this film. And the ending just left me a little sour because kind of knew where that was going too. So you will enjoy this film if you're a Jane Austen fan. And also, like I said, I was entertained, but it didn't really grab me. It didn't really make me root for the characters because I knew where it was going and I knew how it was going to end. Jane Austen wrecked my life. Well, see it for yourself and let me know what do you think about it. Hey, thanks for watching my review on Mal McGee. And you know what? I really appreciate that you did watch my review. Thank you.